20 years ago, a seed was planted and cared for. We painstakingly nurtured it and weathered it against adversity until one day it blossomed and the fruits of our labor began to show. Today, millions have learned, shared, and been inspired by what our community has produced. We proudly served 21 million users from 204 countries in 2019. For our 85,000 technical articles, code samples, and videos, our 450,000 forum questions, and our highly anticipated conferences and events featuring keynote panels, live streams, and industry experts and influencers. We recognize and reward members for their dedication to the community. Through content contributions and mentorships, we ranked number 2,620 in the world with a reach of millions across our social media channels. Thanks to you, our global community of software and data developers grows stronger each day. For more information, visit us at csharpcorner.com.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Growth Mindsets Show. My name is Mahesh Chand. I'm founder of C Sharp Corner and host of this weekly show. If you are joining us from India, good evening there. If you are from Europe, good afternoon and late evening there. And here in the US, we are actually good afternoon. It's a little past noon. I hope everybody's doing great. Today is going to be we're going to keep it really short and sweet, maybe 20 minutes. And today's AMA, you can ask me any questions. If you have any questions, I'm here. So get your questions ready, okay? Hello from Africa. Welcome to the show. Welcome back to the show. Good to see you back here. Have your questions ready. Today's AMA. So you ask me anything, we will talk about that. And that's how we will do today. I was actually up late last night. We launched another blockchain partnership, or you can call it R&D center with the Stratus and at another college in Noida. So I was up late attending that event. Maybe Simon, you can share some social media posts on that. And then we also are launching actually a new training program on C Sharp Corner. So I'm not sure if you are aware of that trainings on C Sharp Corner, but on C Sharp Corner we have training. Okay, there's last night's event. So what this is actually is, it's a R&D center. It's a blockchain R&D center at one of the colleges there in Noida, Delhi area. So our goal with these centers is that in their last semester, this college is going to have a subject on blockchain with the Stratus. And so what does that mean is when these students, they're learning in blockchain in their last semester, they're also going to work with some of the companies in most likely live projects or some kind of projects where as soon as they graduated, they have kind of understanding and knowledge of blockchain. So that's kind of what we did last night. It was late. And then let's Simon share the news. If you go to training website, what we are doing now is we have a dedicated team of editors where we are actually bringing online training. So if you look at the training.csharpcorner.com, we just launched a new training on Signal R and ASP.NET Core. As we know that Signal R is a part of ASP.NET Core, and we use in different applications for refreshing, communication, live, real time. So that's a new training we just launched. And if you click on that, Simon, because it's launched and for limited time, it's $9. We want to keep it so everybody can afford it. And then the speakers and trainers we are picking up, they are the top guys in the industry. So, and most of the even you pay say $9-10 for this course, I think a big majority of that revenue will go to the trainer and speaker, author, himself right here. So maybe a little portion will go to the community, which we're going to take that and do something with it. But most of this is going to be this trainer. Check this out. Check this course. See if you like it. You don't like it. Any feedback you have. We're always looking for feedback. So those are the two major things happen this week. Stratus blockchain hackathon is still going on. There's about I think 50 days left in that Stratus hackathon. So if you are learning or you want to learn blockchain using Stratus and C# and .NET, check that out. The hackathon is live on dev post. And here's a good part with this hackathon, right? So there's about 100,000 US dollars worth of cash prize available. And obviously all the projects will be submitted in their judges. If the project they're going to win, the first project, it's going to win 30,000 US dollars. That's a pretty good prize for anybody who wants to learn blockchain. And there's a few other grand prize, the second prize, third prize, and all so on and so forth. As you can see, it's a 30,000, then 15,000, then 12,000, then 10,000, then 75, and so on and so forth. Plus, good thing is if your project is selected by the team, you may get even further funding to develop this ahead from there. So that covers that. So today, as I said, we're going to keep it short. It's AMA. You can ask me any questions. Anybody from the team, anybody can ask any kind of question. So let's look at, we have one question already here. Let's start with that question. Why in many blogs they compare Java with .NET and not Java with C#? Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. Java and .NET, yeah, they do talk about that. Are you Java, are you .NET? That's a good question. I don't know exact answer why, because Java is a programming language and C# is a programming language. They should compare Java and C#, not .NET. I agree with that. But I think Java itself does not have a popular framework like a .NET. Right? There's Java frameworks, but different frameworks there too. But I think Java itself is more popular than the whatever Java frameworks are there. Like I know JDK used to be there, right? And then there's other frameworks, but Java itself is more popular. In case of .NET and C#, I know they're both pretty popular, .NET and C#, but maybe .NET is more popular. So when you are hiring a developer, even if you hire a developer, like, are you a Java developer or a .NET developer? Nobody says C# developer. Some maybe, but mostly it's like .NET developer, because .NET becomes like a whole platform and kind of ecosystem. I do not know exact answer, unfortunately. Yeah. So I hope this helps, but I'm not sure why. But maybe Java has been there for so long before there were any Java platforms. So it's just in people's head, it's just Java. So with that said, and we will continue taking any other questions if you have in this show. But today I want to talk about a little bit about Metaverse. I don't know, did you? C# is definitely a part of .NET. Yes, that's correct. Yeah, that is correct. But there's more languages, right? So when .NET started, you could write code in C# or VB.NET or F#. Right now, it's just C# and F#, right? So maybe that's why when you say .NET, it covers all the languages. But good point. I don't know the answer, but yeah, that's C# is definitely part of .NET. So did you anybody watch my last episode on Metaverse? Last week we covered Metaverse. What did you guys think of that Metaverse? I just want to see some opinions out there. And the reason I'm saying is that we are actually going to bring more shows just focused around Metaverse. And why we want to do that? Because right now we live in a 2D world. Like there's screens, apps, everything's pretty much 2D. There are games in 3D, but more and more 3D is going to come in the market. That's the next natural progression of the technology is 3D world, right? And that includes Microsoft HoloLens and holograms and holographic computing. So in coming weeks, I'm going to schedule shows with some of the Metaverse experts. So keep an eye for that. So if you're interested in learning Metaverse and what it is, ask questions. you will be seeing more content on Metaverse. That's kind of I'm working on scheduling the series of Metaverse. So maybe Simon, we can do is we can change the name. Next series start like a launch a Metaverse series, and we call it Metaverse series, and it can have different episodes. Maybe that's what we will do. This is last month of the year, December. Things are kind of slow here, work-wise in the US at least. Um, I'm not sure about where you live, but there's going to be a lot of holidays, right? Christmas is coming and New Year is coming. Um, so I think after a week or so, work slows down, right? Everybody's in like a holidays mode. People take more vacation, so there's going to be EG shows also from our side. We will try to keep it half an hour. We probably don't won't do show. Let's see. The last 2 weeks we will not be having this show. So 17th, which is next Friday, will be the last show of the year. Growth mindset. Um, that covers that. What else we have today? Anything else? Yes. So I want to announce one more thing. We have not announced this publicly yet, but we have partnered with a big company, and we are going to be partnering on a big blockchain and cryptocurrency conference in coming year. In That's next year. So the website is bcrypt.live. I think Simon, you want to share that? We're going to announce major announcement coming soon, but I want to launch this on show and let you guys know before anybody finds out. You are the first one to hear about it, that we are bringing a major conference on blockchain and cryptocurrency and metaverse in June 2022. It's called bcrypt.live. bcrypt.live. So what this is going to cover blockchain, cryptocurrency, metaverse, and the different and different enterprises, different projects, different companies are building projects around these technologies, and where the future is going in terms of this digital world, right? We already have announced about, I don't know how many, 30 some speakers close to announced already here. They're listed here, but we're going to have a lot more speakers in coming time. So if you are interested in learning more about blockchain, cryptocurrencies, metaverse, and what industries are using and why they're using, what kind of applications are being built, what kind of tokens are being launched, what kind of exchange are available, legal, all the things around blockchain and cryptocurrencies we will cover in this conference. As I said, this is just very early website right here, but it's going to have more content, more speakers, and agenda will be announced early next year as well. So check that out, bcrypt.live. With that said, the last thing I want to talk about is the .NET conference. .NET conference is coming up in January. That's the next conference coming up. This is going to be big. As you can see right here, it's on January 24th to 26th. It's going to cover .NET 6. It's pretty cool, huh? .NET 6 is here already. A lot of cool features in .NET 6. It's going to cover C# 10, and I'm sure it's going to cover Visual Studio 2022 and all the new things, being announced in .NET world. I think we're going to have some good speakers. I think my speakers from Microsoft .NET team. I think Scott Hunter will be there. I think we are confirming speakers, but you can see some speakers are already listed. David MacArthur, as you know, David is hosting this conference with Simon. I will be there speaking at least on some topic. I need to still figure out which topic. Maybe performance, or C# features, or something in .NET or something. So this is coming up. Check that out. Put in your calendar. If you do anything .NET, this is the conference you don't want to miss. It's going to talk about all the new cool features in .NET 6 and C# 10. So with that said, I'm traveling today. In a little bit later, I'm traveling, so we're gonna cut this short unless I don't see any more questions. So with that said, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me a little bit. I didn't wanna not do the show, even though I'm traveling. I just want to make sure I did a little bit of show and announce you all and keep you posted on that. So again, let me remind you, the last show of this year will be next Friday. and after that we will take 2 weeks off during Christmas and holidays, and then we will start again in next year. um, with that said, I think that covers all for me today. Sorry, I don't have a lot of things to talk about today, or any some cool topic. um, with that said, I hope to see you my next show. That'll be the last show of the week, and thank you so much for stopping by. Talk soon and see you next Friday. Thank you.